What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday evening. I got a four-gamer tonight, which is fun. Late game, not so much, but these early three are pretty solid. Got a three-game college football slate that's really gross. Got another NFL game. The game last night was awesome. Discord went crazy. Good buddy Carl was tied in a train in first up until the very end. Still finished, I think, pretty much tied for second. But a lot of fun. Slate last night, Wnba was great for me. Let's look here. Just got some news. Regular link starters. I think I'll do a quick rundown of these. Regular Sun starters. All right. So we're getting starters rolling in here. All we're waiting on now, we've got Atlanta starters. They're normal. Dallas starters are normal. Connecticut starters are normal with Mabry coming off the bench. We've got Minnesota starters. We're waiting on Indy and the Aces. Obviously, Indy's probably not going to change. It's going to be Lexi Hall at the 3, Melissa at the 4. But the Aces are the big one that we're waiting on. Obviously, we want Megan Gustafson to start so we can get a little bit of good value if you're trying to jam in a lot of studs. But let's quickly run through these. I don't want to spend too much time since I didn't get started as early as I wanted to. Oh, hold on. Normal starters for Indiana. So on the Dallas side, really just interested in the big four, Enrique, Satu, Nat, or Big T. I think all four are firmly in play for tournaments. I think my favorite of them all probably Nat, point per dollar wise, then Enrique and Baby Sably. Enrique and Satu, all three look really good. They're going to dominate the offensive usage. On the Atlanta side, really only interested in the starters. I think Naz Hillman's fine at 6,400. She's going to play 29 to 30-ish minutes. Needs to score to really hit her ceiling, but she's super safe. The minutes are going to be there no matter what. Canada is fine. The matchup is amazing. Alicia Gray looks great, 8,800. Ryan Howard, I don't need any reason to play Ryan Howard, but she's playing the Fantasy Carnival, so you already know she's in my lineup. Tina Charles looks great at 10.5K. Aces, Asia Wilson, set it and forget it. Best play on the slate by a pretty big margin. I think Jackie Young, you can take shots in tournaments. Obviously, want to see the starting lineup, but if Gus starts again, would like her. Everyone else, though, pretty much just tournament plays only. On the Connecticut side, not a lot I really like here. If I'm going to take shots on anybody, it's going to be Bonner, Mabry, Carrington, I guess Bree Jones, even though the price has started to rise. And then if you think AT figures stuff out, she got absolutely baptized the last time they played the Aces. When was it? 32 minutes, 20 fantasy points, only 3 rebounds. So if you think she's going to rebound, she's 10.3K. She's going to be low owned on this 4-gamer. Then Minnesota Indy. This is a game, this is the main event for pretty much everybody. Minnesota's fully healthy. Alana Smith is back, so kills Dorka Uhas. Misha Hines-Allen will still get a little bit of run. Pretty much you can take shots on Carrollton or McBride in tournaments. They can get hot shooting the 3-ball. Alana Smith, don't really want to go there. The price is solid. If you think the minutes are going to be there, can't you stay out of foul trouble? Will she play mid to high 20s minutes? I'm not so certain, but if you think she does, I think the price is solid. Courtney Williams, 9,100, a bit overpriced, but will be practically unowned. Fee, 11.4K. I love me some Fee in this matchup. Indiana plays right into what Fee does best. On the Indiana side, Caitlin Clark, 12.8K. It is super, super difficult to click her over Asia Wilson when she's only $200 more expensive. But that's going to keep Clark's ownership down. Obviously, we know the ceiling. She just went for 60 and a triple-double. So big, big upside. She's been playing out of this world of late. Boston looks fine. 11K is a bit steep, though. Kelsey Mitchell, 9,500, perfectly fine tournament play. Zero interest in Alyssa Smith with Timmy Fagbenley back. I think Lexi Holt is arguably the best point per dollar value play on the slate right now. Dantas, I can't go there with Fagbinlay back, and then everyone else I don't want to play. Then in this late game on the Sparks, if this game's competitive, I think you're going to see low 30s minutes for Hamby, Sims, mid 30s minutes for Rakia Jackson. I think you're going to see mid 20s minutes for Azura Stevens. Then everyone else, I don't have a read on. Like Ray Burrell, if you think she hits her shot, she's a fine value. Same with Kia Nurse. I think Lee Uru is going to play minutes no matter what. Talbot, I don't really want to play. McDonald, minutes haven't been there. I'm not paying that price tag for. I think my favorite play on this team is Azura Stevens, assuming she's going to get run. If she's going to play, I think that price is a bit too cheap for her. On the Chicago side, Angel Reese, perfectly fine tournament play. Really tough to pay that price. I mean, she's more expensive than Nafisa Collier. So you can play her if you want. She's going to be extremely low owned. Kennedy Carter, 9,800. Worried she's not going to be at full limit. Like they're going to keep her. They're not going to give her full run, but they've lost 7 in a row. They're trying to hold on to the last playoff spot. So she may play every minute that she can handle. I think Camila Cardoso makes for a solid tournament play, but she's a bit overpriced as well. Oni and Allen are priced up from when Carter was out. I don't want to pay that price tag for them. I'm not playing Bantam. Pretty much everyone else on this team I'm just out on. Really the only interest I have is Carter. She's my favorite play on this team. And then Cardosa, then Reese. I think Cardosa's in a pretty solid spot, though. Let's kick over here and check out some of these questions here. Feels wrong completely fading the Atlanta-Dallas game, but not finding the value in it either. I love that game. That's probably my favorite game to target, just because both teams run such tight rotations, and Dallas just doesn't stop anybody. I think Atlanta is going to try and speed their game up and play as fast as Dallas does, and they're just going to race to 90. I think that's the best game on the slate. Not the best real life game. The best real life game will be Minnesota and Indy, but for DFS purposes, I think you definitely want some pieces out of that Dallas-Atlanta game. McBride in play, yeah, I think she's a solid play. She should get quite a bit of open looks at 3. Indy's not a good team defensively. Sorry, was Space Cadetting it. They're not a very good team defensively. Shot 6 of 15 last time against them, 30 fantasy points. Obviously, we know the ceiling's really high on Kayla McBride, especially if she's hitting her shots. So I don't have any issues playing her at all, especially at 7,700. Anytime she's sub 8K, I'm going to have some interest. What's the lowest price player you can stomach on FanDuel? So the lowest price player I currently have is Gus at 4,100. Obviously, if she doesn't start, I'm probably going to be making some changes, but let's look over here. It would probably be, man, oh, it's so gross. Like none of those. I guess like Kia Stokes or Haley Jones, 37 or 3,800. Wheeler is going to play a few minutes at 3,900. Not sure about Xanda Lassini, how many minutes she's going to play, but she'll get a little bit of run. DeShields and Evans, but I don't really want to play any of them. I think the lowest I feel safe is Gustafson, and I'm just hoping that she starts to save us from the disaster that would be value on this slate. Alana or Onion on FanDuel? Alana for me. I think she's extremely underpriced, even if she's only going to play low 20s minutes. She's north of a fantasy point per minute player. I do not have confidence in Onion. We're getting there. I appreciate that. I really do. Fagbinlay is confirmed to be available to play. So she is back. Hull DK, I think she's currently, without the Aces starters, I think Hull is the best value play on the slate. Like best point per dollar value. Just because her minutes are extremely secure right now. So we just got news. Kelsey Plum available to play. Nobody ever thought she wasn't going to play. Where is Lexi? All right, here she is, 5,500. Like she's just playing big minutes ever since she entered the starting lineup. This is the game that I want to focus on. She was very bad against the Sparks. still played 29 minutes, was in massive foul trouble to start the game, had a really, really bad game, but still played. So I think she's by far the safest. Why would it tell me Kelsey Plum, send me the same notification twice? On DK 4K or lower, not much. I mean, if Gus doesn't start, you're pretty much like Olivia Nelson-Adota is going to play 6 minutes. She's not a very good fantasy point per minute player. I mean, I guess if she grabs some boards and grabs some offensive boards, she's fine. You're pretty much just looking for players that are actually going to touch the floor. I know she will, 6 minutes or so. Wheeler's going to play 8 to 10. Zandalasini 6 to 8. DeShields 6 minutes or so. Stokes right around 10 minutes. Diamond Miller, I don't know. I think these minutes are up just because, Alana was out. I don't trust those minutes to be there. Hold on a second. Let me go out here and see whose freaking car is going off. But there's really just not a lot here at sub 4K. All right, there it went off. Thank God. Yeah, there's really Haley Jones. She's probably the cheapest. She's going to play. She's been playing 10 or so minutes. She's just an abysmally bad fantasy point per minute player. Truly awful. She could play 10 minutes and give you 1 fantasy point. Thoughts on Katie Lou? I am out. I do not want to play Katie Lou with Fagbinley back. They were pretty much phasing her completely out of the rotation. The last couple games Fagbinley missed the last game. Let's look at that. And then she got hurt in the game before that. So this is the game that Fagbinley missed. Katie Lou played 12 minutes. This is the game that Fagbinley got hurt in. Katie Lou played 8 minutes. The game before that, she played 6 minutes. So you're really hoping if you play someone like her that she goes out and she gets 2 threes and hits value for you. I'm just not confident that happens. Enrique or Boston, Enrique for me. I just love the upside that she has. She's going to play the whole game too. Thoughts on Kennedy? I think she makes for a great tournament play. She's going to be super, super low owned. I don't think anyone's going to go there. She did just play against the Sparks. This is a game she come off the bench against. Played 17 minutes, put up 17 fantasy points. I think there's a likely scenario where she plays 28 to 30 minutes just because they have to win. They have to stop the losing streak. So she's north of a fantasy point per minute player. She can absolutely get there in 28 to 30 minutes and easily pay off that price point. So I think she's a great tournament play. Tina Sheldon or Carrington McBride? I would go Carrington McBride. I just don't trust JC Sheldon. I don't trust Coach Trammell. I don't trust the way she runs her rotations. If you play JC Sheldon and you get this one where she plays 37 minutes, obviously would love to play her at 5,300. She would be one of the best values on the slate. Just minutes mean everything. But you could get one where she plays 21 minutes and still has a good game, but still loses minutes to Uzan. Or she plays 10 minutes and does absolutely nothing. So I can't play JC Sheldon and I can't play Sevgi Uzan just because they don't know what they're doing between the two of them. You don't know who's going to get the minutes. Hillman or Hines Allen? Hillman. With Alana Smith back, Hines Allen's minutes will come down. Misha Hines Allen last in, worth it? Nope. I would not play Misha Hines Allen today. Not with Alana Smith back. I'm expecting Hines Allen's minutes to tick back down to 8 to 10 unless Alana was to get in foul trouble or something. And we have to mention Dorka outplayed Misha Hines Allen the last game when Alana was out. So Misha Hines Allen was eating Dorka's minutes. So if Dorka reclaims those minutes, it's Misha Hines Allen that's going to lose them. So I'm not going to go there today. Yep, I have that same exact feeling because they're just not announcing it. Kelsey Plum's available to play. Everyone else has released their starters. It's so annoying. Yep, guys, you better get ready. Very, very, very good possibility. There's literally no reason that we should be waiting this long. 15 minutes before tip. So get ready. Just want to drop that in the Discord. Haley Jones is in player pass. I'm passing. I don't want to play her. Like, she's terrible fantasy point per minute wise. You're pretty much taking a 0 if you play her. Or, I mean, she's getting the minutes, so maybe you hope for a couple steals or a block or a couple rebounds or something. I just can't go there. Carrollton or Alana Smith. I like Alana. Obviously, safety wise, Carrollton's going to play 30 minutes. Where you don't know that with Alana. Alana's a better fantasy point per minute player, but coming off an injury, safety is on the Carrollton side. Young or Carter? Right now, Carter, but if Asia Wilson is out, we're going to want all of the Las Vegas Aces that we can get. So I'm going to get some stuff ready just in case they try and pull a quick one on us and announce it super late, where I can be prepared. Nat Howard in Canada or Tina and Azura. Man, I think I would go the safe route is Nat Howard in Canada. If you're trying to win first, it's Tina and Azura. But you have to know if the Sparks get blown out, or if Azura starts poorly, she can just get benched. So there's real risk in playing her. But I love the upside that she has at that price point. Not playing MHA at all. No, not for me. Not on this slate with Alana Smith back. Hole or Alicia Gray? Alicia Gray if you have the salary. What's your thoughts on Kelsey Mitchell? I think she's a solid tournament play just because she's taking a ton of shots. Like, she's going to put up her shots no matter what. Her upside lies in if she's going to get any peripheral stats. This game here, she got 2, was a terrible game for her. This one, she got 7 and 2 stocks, had a good game. 8 and 1 stock, had a great game. We know the scoring is going to be there for the most part. I just think, like, she can be really hit or miss on getting peripheral stats. So that's what makes her a good tournament play, though. Can I play MHA? Let's see, 5,700. I don't even know of anybody else. I would play Lexi Hull if you're not. Oh, it's a forward spot. You can. Like, there's not much else. I would probably just rebuild. But yeah, you can if you're set on the other 5 in your lineup, you absolutely can. I'm just not crazy about her. I personally would play Fagbinley over. I don't think Asia would go for that. I think if Asia Wilson is dressed and she takes the floor, she will not come out. Like, the streak doesn't mean that much to her. It's not like she's trying to break the career games played in a row streak or anything. I just don't think she's going to miss a game. Like, I just don't see it. She's not wired that way. Like, Becky might have been able to talk Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum into it. I just don't think she's going to be able to talk Asia. I mean, Asia's in the midst of arguably the greatest season ever. Like, why would she want to rest? Like, but I could be wrong. Maybe dumb question. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I think there's going to be something fluky just because they're waiting this long. I don't like it. Michaela O'Neal, nope. I don't think so. I think she's overpriced from when Carter was out. I would not play her at 7,200. I can't do it. The peripheral stats are abysmally bad, and with Carter coming in to soak up a lot of usage, I just don't think she's going to pay off 7,200. Gus starting on FanDuel. All right, that's good to know. There you go. We just got the starters. It is normal starters. Asia Wilson is in. Uru or Misha Hines Allen, let's see. I think I would probably still just go Uru. Nope, I actually have Hines Allen projected for more. So I do like Hines Allen there in that one. I think if you're set on your other five, I think it's either Misha Hines Allen or Fag Bentley. Ryan, is that Haley Jones or McBride Hole? If that's Haley Jones, I'd probably just play McBride Hole. Big T, I think she's a solid play. Her minutes have been ticking up. 9K is a steep price. Shot attempts haven't been the best. She's been these two games where she shot 8 of 12 and 4 of 13. She got like 6 offensive rebounds and was just putting the ball right back. So upside's there, but at 9K, that's a steep price for Big T when she's not a super consistent player, especially on the offensive end. Yep, Asia starting. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think they'd have to damn near saw her leg off to keep her out. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I am glad that she's playing, though, so I don't have to scramble. All right. Let's make sure all this is good. Wow. Someone completely unowned caught a touchdown pass in college football. You don't see that every day. Wow. I hope to be at the top. If I'm not there, I hope you guys are. My lineup is fun, though. I decided to have a little fun with this one. I have zero clue. I have no idea. I think I projected 24 minutes to Sheldon and 16 to I projected 24 to Sheldon and 16 to Uzin. So could be more, could be less. You truly never know with Dallas what Trammell is going to do. Nothing surprises me anymore. 8,900 and under, most optimal in my opinion. Best point per dollar play in that range is going to be Alicia Gray at 8,800, I believe. I don't think it's Alicia Gray. Yep, I think Carrington looks solid. Her minutes are super secure. Only worry with her is her offensive game is super inconsistent. It's up and down. But if she's going to get the peripheral stats, I think she can have a good game. I know she's going to play 30 minutes, assuming no foul trouble. So anytime she scores in double figures, she can easily get there. Charles or Cardoso? Charles for sure. Natasha Howard or Big T? Natasha Howard. College football is definitely a mystery. I don't know. I don't know. I did play a ton of Indiana though, so I noticed that Indiana quarterback already has a touchdown and the running back already has a touchdown, so that's cool. Thoughts on Nelson Dota? She's gonna play. So if you're just looking to punt, one or two spots to fit in an Asia Wilson or something, I don't hate it. She's gonna play. She'll probably play 6 to 8 minutes. not going to do very much out there. But if Brianna Jones was to get in foul trouble, boom, you're set up perfect. That's the pump plays I want to look for. Like, that's why I was interested in Natasha Mack last night. Because if BG was getting foul trouble, not only was Mack a solid play because value was pretty bad last night, if BG gets in foul trouble, Mack's going to mega nuke. And you're going to get her, not for her to do that, but if she does it, it's just a bonus. What do you think about Tiffany Hayes off the bench? I don't really want to go there. She's a bit priced up from when Jackie and Plum were out and she started. 7,500 is a steep price. Like, I'm expecting her to play closer to like 20 minutes rather than like 33 and 32 that she played in those two games. So not really someone I have much interest in. Thoughts on Alyssa Smith? I don't want to go there. I think her price is solid. I just worry about her minutes. Last time they played Minnesota, she played 10 minutes. 10 minutes in a full game. She got absolutely baptized on the defensive end. Nafisa Collier made her look awful. And then she wasn't doing anything on the offensive end. We know that the hustle is rarely ever there with a player like Alyssa Smith. So if it's not there to start the game and she starts poorly, they may just bench her and not play her again the rest of the game. So I do not want to play her today. Gray Gus or Bree Dantas? Gray Gus. I would much rather play Gus over Dantas now that Gus is starting. Yeah, I haven't built a lineup yet. My lineup last night, all I needed was that the touchdown that Lamar Jackson missed to Zay Flowers. I just needed Zay Flowers to catch that, and I probably like split the millie with 250 people, but my lineup was like 3 or 4 points out of first place. But I had Zay Flowers who didn't do anything in the second half, so that sucked. Carter or Cardoso? Carter for me. I just love the upside for Kennedy Carter. Let's see here. Man, I thought they were going to try and troll us. Ono, Izzy, or Maya Caldwell? Ono, I guess. Like, Izzy probably has the highest ceiling. Like, if Cardoso or Reese was to get in foul trouble, like, Izzy could come in and smash, but safety-wise, it's Ono. Asia Colson or Charles Canada? Oh, man. Charles Canada, probably. Like, it's tough to play Colson. I just think she DNPs. Like, I don't think Colson touches the floor. Gus or Lee? Gus. Yep. I was super high on him. And the way they started the game last night, like they were just featuring him, I was super excited about it. And then, like, he just disappeared. Didn't do anything in the second half. I really just needed him to, like, Lamar to hit him for that touchdown. Now, it would have went to overtime and something wonky would have happened, I'm sure. But that would have put Zay over Pacheco. And I would have had the optimal. So, oh well. It is what it is. It was fun. Like, it was a super fun sweat. We had multiple people in Discord, like, super, super close. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad NFL's back. Like, if we're going to get to sweat stuff like that, I'm excited. Yeah, Mark Andrews, I don't know what was up. He caught that ball and just, like, went to the ground on that third down play. I don't know what was going on with him. Charles Big T or Fee Carrington? Fee Carrington. Carrington or Stevens? I would go Carrington for safety. If you want the upside play, it's Azura Stevens. I think she has far more upside than Dejanay. But safety-wise, it's definitely Dejanay. Oh yeah, I finished I think top 1,000 in the big contest. Let me look. I finished 1,086th out of 196,000. So $15 into 50. So I'll take that. But good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I love Mark Andrews. I'm an OU guy, so I remember him back in the OU days. He's a good dude. Let's look at some ownership. I imagine it's going to be a large majority of the ownership here. So all my players are playing in this window. I did not play anybody from the Sparks Chicago game. I got Ryan Howard, 16%. You guys already knew I was going to play Ryan Howard. Lexi Hull, 24%. Asia Wilson, 47%. Tina Charles, 28%. Megan Gustafson, 22%. And Naz Hillman, 11%. So that's my lineup. Let's look at some other plays here, and then we'll get out of here. Alicia Gray, 14%. McBride, 28%. Nafisa Collier, 27%. Where is the golden goose? There she is. Caitlin Clark, 20%. 20% Caitlin Clark. That's the best you're going to get of her. So if you played her, this is her spot to win you a tournament. Natasha Howard, 13%. So not crazy ownership. Like Nia Coffee, 1%. Like, ugh. Alyssa Thomas, 7%. Olivia Nelson-Adota, 2%. Jordan Canada, 9%. So pretty spread out. Like not anything crazy. I mean, Asia Wilson close to 50. I kind of expected that, but let's see here. Yeah, welcome to the party. It's a bumpy ride, but she's taking a ton of shots. It would not surprise me if she takes 20 plus shots. So that's why you play Ryan Howard, and the fact that she's playing the Fantasy Carnival. So we just have to hope that her shots go in. This is the spots where she carries to like massive money. Every time that I've won big money, it's because I played Ryan Howard at low ownership. And I mean, I've probably lost more money than I've won playing Ryan Howard, but it's still fun. Yep. It is game time. I'll have the YouTube video out for the showdown. I'll probably record it like I did last night at about halftime of the NFL game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching these WNBA games and the NFL game. That's awesome. Yep. OU, sooner born, sooner bred. Yep, Clark under 20%. That's great ownership, but like I said, she was a great leverage play. Like if she outscores Asia Wilson and you played Caitlin Clark, you just got leverage on 30% of the field right there from the ownership difference. So I couldn't do it. I just watched Asia Wilson play, and I couldn't do it. I have Carrington, Holt, Asia, Tina, Gus, and Gray. I think that's a great lineup. Ryan, 16%. Yep. Rike, yep, 6%. That's the tournament winner. If Rike shoots well, 6%, she's gonna pop. Landed on McBride, Carrington, Holt, Asia, Fee, Gus. Yep, I think that looks great. You were able to fit two studs in, two of the high price studs. Got the two best value plays, two solid mid-range plays. Love it. Yep, Enrique 6%, Gray 7. Great, yeah, Gray's 14%. Yeah, there's and it's a 4-gamer, but judging by the ownership, like this late game is going to go virtually unowned. So there's not going to be a lot of ownership in that game. I mean, for good reason. There's not a lot of good plays really in that game. Angel Reese is overpriced. Camila Cardoso is overpriced, but she's been playing better. I think the best play in that game in general is Kennedy Carter. But people just aren't going to play her at 9,800 coming off of COVID. It's a good spot, though. Nat Howard, 13%. Yep, I love that. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go figure out what NFL lineup I'm going to build and then find some food and get ready to watch some games. But I will be back showdown slate tomorrow, so no stream tomorrow, but a 5-gamer on Sunday. We'll go head-to-head with NFL. Starts in the middle of the afternoon. I will do a live stream. Not expecting a lot of people hanging out, but I'll be here for the 5-gamer. Hoping we get 5K to first, but I'm skeptical. But we'll see you guys later. Good luck, and hope to see you guys at the top.